Greetings and welcome in, intrepid travelers. It's me, Dashboard Devil, once again. We are on a pretty cool looking planet today that I found a little while ago. Um, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's still really cool. We got the Trufula trees that are glowing over there in the distance. We've got some dissonance happening, which is always cool in my book. Got the great dissonant crystals everywhere. And we do have, you probably saw him just pop up a second ago. We've got a predatory cat. Oh, he walked away. He just took off. Awesome. And the cool thing is that you can get on your ship now and they don't seem to mess with you like they used to. So, yay for that. No more standing on your ship to get away from aggressive fauna, and they still are able to smack you and do damage. So it seems like that was fixed, which is nice. Uh-oh, something happened. Something happened to my feed. Just one second. I think I think my YouTube app just decided to update suddenly in the middle of the stream. Great. Um, just one second. See if I can get that reinitialized so I can see the chat. And so far, nothing. So we'll just start off with how I wanted to start off. Like, there he is. Not smacking me like they used to do all the time. Alright, looks like we got things going again. And here we are. And it just shut down on me again. What the heck is going on? I gotta be able to, you know, monitor things. Might have to grab my other device. Hopefully it stays going this time. Alright, we've got it. Let's go. Catching a nice sunrise. And then we've got the planets up there above the horizon. And let's do a couple of picks. Got this cool valley happening right here. And you can see right there at the top you got that great big V. And that's one of the things that you look for when you're taking pictures in real life or in virtual photography. You want some of those shapes that kind of draw the eye to a focal point. One thing we'll do right away is get rid of the vignette. And we'll start playing around with some of the other things. Like, first off, we'll do time. Let's make it dark again. And just see, where are those trees at? The trees are, some of them glow. There's two or three different species of the pinwheel trees on this planet, and they don't glow in sync with each other, which is interesting. So some of them are going to glow where others are not, and you got to pay attention to that sort of thing when you're taking some of these snapshots. Let's get a little bit of light because I do like the pink, much more bright kind of horizon. But let's go ahead and make it full day, because I'm not quite liking that exactly. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. That's better already. Got a nice shot of these little lakes here, little ponds. V-shaped mountain in the back. Alright, that's one shot. Now I want to do something with the planets there. And so I'll jetpack around. Check out these trees and how they're standing. I might sometimes fly around for like half an hour or so trying to find just the right shot, the right objects in the frame, and the right color combination and all that kind of stuff. Freeze myself up in the air above the attacking creature. Okay, we need a little bit more light up on that. So, other thing we want to do is clear out this tree so it's not blocking the shot that I want to try to formulate here. Oh, there we go. So pull back a little bit and then tighten up the field of view so that the planets appear much larger behind the tree. The only side effect of that is the horizontal dissonant field that you can see right there. But if you zoom around, move the camera around a little bit, you can lessen the impact of that, so it doesn't become a focal point. Hey there, Atlas Galacticus, welcome in. Glad you could join in today. Hope all is well with you. All right. Next, I want to knock down some of the clouds so that the planets show up a little bit better. And I kind of like that pick, so I'm going to snap that. And then change the scene a little bit. See if there's another interesting picture in there somewhere. I'll snap that one too. Probably won't do anything with it, but I'll snap it anyway. Might be able to tweak it in post. Check out some of the other filters. Sometimes those yield some really fun results. That's kind of neat. I like the colors on that. Really vibrant. Kind of smack you around in the face. Yo, Double Tap. Welcome in. Sergeant Belson, thanks for joining. You're very welcome, Atlas. I do like to know how people are doing. I have not personally, I have not had a great day today. uh, I have a chronic pain condition, and that was flaring up like crazy this morning. And then I started just feeling kind of sick to my stomach on top of that. So it might be more than that. Uh, so, but here we are. We're gonna, see how long I can last. But I'm feeling pretty good right now, so I think we're fine. I like that shot. Just twisted it a little bit. It was kind of off. I think that's a slightly better angle than what we had before. I'm going to go and kick this back over to the default filter. And then one with the glyphs in it so I can recall later on where I took the pick in case that becomes relevant. Thank you, Double Tap. I appreciate the compliment there. Yeah, I hope I feel better too, and then whatever this is doesn't last too long. Not feeling great, but better than I was like a couple hours ago. All right, so took a couple of picks there. Oh, we got us an aggro cat. Leave me alone, dude. Took the crown from Sarge. Yeah, you can have it. Oh no! It's a struggle for first. Oh, there we go. Got. Let's see what this gets us. All right, got that big dissonant crystal down there. Looks interestingly like picturesque, like just a typical day out at the park. That's all it is, typical day at the park. I like to play with the angles and see, because like sometimes it'll pop out in a different way and you're like, oh, I like that shot better. But in this one, I think I like that little gap in between the planets and the trees. So I'm gonna snap that one right there. And I saw this little grouping of trees over here. I want to see what that looks like at night. Oh, okay. There's a shot right there. Oh. I've gone too far. Alright, I'm gonna snap this shot. And then I'm going to try to clear out some of those green trees so we have a better looking shot. But I do like how they were glowing together like that. Stay over there, dude. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Give you 1, 2 to stay out of my hair while I'm trying to do a photo shoot. Bro. Okay. So come back here, and it's daytime, so I'm gonna have to just do this a bunch of times until we see the... Oh, dang, look at that. First try. Freaking nailed that. Perfect timing. I love it. So now we don't have the base of those trees all obscured. And so we have this nice long form pick right here. And I can move to get rid of these little horizontal, well, what would be horizontal in the final image. So just maneuver that up and out of the way, and that clears all that out, most of it. And now I'm just kind of playing with, you know, the closeness. Of everything. Trying to find just the right... You're looking for, like in the sky part of the image, you're looking for like balance between that and the greenery area. And having that angle in the back from the rocks adds a nice little motion to the piece. And then you want to get the right proportions for the plants and the planets in the background. You want them to be kind of complementary to create that, like, just the image that hits you and says, oh yeah, that's nicely connected together. So there we go. So that's a few shots. I don't want to do a whole ton because I do want to get to building. However, I do want to come back here because it is a cool planet, even with the aggro cat. That one. Those two. Oh no, that one. That's a snoozle next to it. Okay, so I do want to come back here, so I am going to drop another base computer. And set something up. What color palette? Well, let's do green this time. And let's see, what are we going to call this one? It's dissonant. It's got pinwheel trees. Well, for now, we'll just call it dissonant pinwheels. There we go. And definitely get a screenshot so I remember. Always helps me remember. What I'm dealing with. Trying to get enough details in there to spark the memory when I come across it again. There we go. Now it is base terminus time. And do that. And oh yeah, over here. Put a biofuel reactor there. Oh, dude, did you really need to do that? Hey, don't make me shoot you. Alright, so that is there. So we're going to go up to the freighter and start working on that warp core again. Got mods going. It's time. It's time. Alright, oh, where am I? Really need to recolor everything. It's gone weird. It got weird coloring when we got beacons. So I need to figure out some recoloring on a bunch of this stuff. But here we are. Oh. Hard to stay up there. And we'll just go over again where we started previously. This is our main part of the warp core. We've got the Atlantidium refiner. And then we've got the, what do you call it? Well, we've got that antenna going that way, the void antenna. And then, what's that other part in there? Portable, like, reality generator? Can't remember. What the hell is that name? Oh, it's over here. Pocket reality generator. That's what it is. Oh, I thought we were... Oh. Jesus, congrats, Danke, Vishnu. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Gesundheit. Okay, yeah, pocket reality generator. Then we've got some spheres. And we've got all these bubble pipes going back and forth. And I got it so where the center one all flows in that direction and all four of the other ones go in the opposite direction. I'll have to try to remember how I did this. Because right now I can't. Oh, am I retired? Well, it's kind of an odd thing. Not exactly retired. I've been a stay-at-home dad for the last, 20 odd years. So I am a house husband, as it were. So I basically just keep the house going, repair all the things around the house, do all the building things. If something needs building or repaired, that's me. I do all the stuff. I do a lot of the cooking, and so I'm not in the workplace, so but I wouldn't call that retired. I'm not retired. I never started. Welcome in, Damien Fishpool. Glad to see you again. And yeah, we're trying to figure out where to go next with this warp core. But I think something that's going to be necessary is for me to um, I need to put this antenna. Where is it? This antenna back over on the other side. So I need to grab one of these. So all of these boxes over here are kind of organized for a reason. Like some of them are kind of off kilter, but they're marking places and they're doing something very specific for what I'm trying to accomplish. So I need to go down. Which one is that? Okay. So we need to go down here. And what else are we doing? Okay, that one is really... Oh, okay. Gotta move that there. And then... get these. As long as I have one of these cubes here, I can rebuild all of this. If I accidentally lose one of these or a few of them, it's not that big of a deal as long as I have one anywhere on this center line. I can rebuild all the scaffolding. And I have tons of times accidentally deleted things. All right. So yeah, you could definitely call it I am working full time at home. That is true. Thank you, Double Tap. I appreciate that. I am liking how everything is going with this so far. I like the flow of it. There's this little section that I've got to figure out though, how this part melds in with this part. That's, and then each one of these I had to figure out a way to make those look like they actually went somewhere. So I put the spheres and then the giant cogs, which you can see right there. I made it all look like it was doing something and connected to something. So then we got to figure out, yeah, the rest of it. And then duplicating everything on this side. And there's another interesting part that is why this is here. I need to recreate this, but in the dead center right here. Because that is going to actually dead center right there, in that where that cube is right there. There's no undo button when building in No Man's Sky. That is correct. That is correct. So many times I'm like, oh, I can't control Z that. That's not going to happen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is grab this antenna and we're going to try to line it up just like it is lined up there. So the interesting thing is some parts, when you go to place them, the cursor in the middle is what you have to deal with bumping up against objects. So when I come down here, it's not the antenna is not sitting on top of the cube. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. But it's going, the base of it, you can see going through that cube right there at the top. So I have to position everything in such a way that it all lines up. And I am remembering that on the other side, this one is out just a little bit. So I have to oops. Okay, there we go. So I have to bring this out a little bit so that cursor hits it at the right place there, so that it'll bump up against the base of that refiner just like this does. You can see those two pieces just barely overlap each other. That's what I'm trying to accomplish on the other side. So you can see how far this one is, and that's what I had to do in order to get it to line up correctly. And it looks like I need to pull it out just a little bit more. Let's see if that's about the right. Okay, that's a little bit more than that side. So, see if I can get this right. I have to remember how far down it was. And hopefully this is right. That looks about right, actually. Yep, that looks about right. Okay. Oh yeah, so need to come back over here, grab the antenna. Oh, and not at the right angle, because the cursor needs to be right there. But I cannot see. Alright, I might have to just guess and kind of remember where I'm at. But I also need to line it up. There we go. We're going to try that right there. That right there. Oh man, I did it. I did it. I did it. Almost exactly. Oh, I love it when that happens. Look at that. Nice. Heck yeah. Okay. Alright, now I can get rid of that. And then, oh, how did I do this before? Okay. Yes. Alright, so I need to drop that, actually. And now, okay, I've got that there. And now I need to put in Okay, that's a sphere generator. It's pointing that way. So this can often get confusing to remember which way you did everything. That looks very steampunk. Love it. Yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can dig it. All right, now what I need to do is grab that. Oh, how did I put that together? All right. Okay, that goes to there. So that should... trying to follow the track of this middle pipe, where it terminates to determine if I just slap that part here, just put that there, and you can see where it connects directly to the cube. Don't have to do anything, it's just right there. Doesn't quite reach the top. I'm going to put it right there. Or I don't think this is going to make any difference. It should actually be the same either way. Oh, what happened? Okay, yeah, there goes. Yeah, it's exactly the same. All right. That was a long way to go for nothing. Okay. So grab that again. Put that there. Wait a second. How far does that... All right. So the direction that you place them in will determine the direction that those bubbles travel. So I want to try to remember where I had it. And I think I can just do this. I can always pull that out later. Now, is that what that looks like on the other side? No. Okay. Got to do this. Where am I at? There I am. Trying to get inside of the part by disengaging and then re-engaging the build camera. And sometimes the parts get stuck together and you can't delete. Like, I don't want to delete this antenna because it was a real pain to set it in the first place. So I don't want to remove that if I can at all help it. And you can see just for a split second where the bubble pipe was in there. And it may be that these parts are too dense in order for me to do this successfully. So what I'll probably end up doing is, I don't know, going into Blender and sorting it out. All right, now. Okay. Alright, that covers the whole thing. That is so close, but I don't think that's correct. That bubble pipe going. Okay. Yeah, that actually works. And I think it should be identical to this one over here. Okay. What else do we have? Now, how did I do this? There's a big ask there. And I'm just realizing that I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that sphere generator. Oh wait, that's back this way. That's over here. Things are in different places from the mod versus the regular game. There we go. There's the sphere generator. Guess we needed to go in that way. Off of that one. Wait a second. Okay, what do we have? Oops. Oh no, stuck in the rafters. How did I get that there? Oh, okay. Right, I think I got it. So, none of these things that I'm doing are going to be normally doable on the freighter. I have some mods helping me put all of these parts here in the freighter, but all of these techniques can be used terrestrially. So on the planet surface, these techniques will work just fine. Okay, I need it to go that way. Oh man, I don't want to do this, but I think I'm going to have to move the antenna to get, because I really need those bubble pipes out of there. Oh, there's my avatar. Almost had it. Okay. Unfortunately, as much as this pains me to do, I'm going to have to pull this out. I hate doing that. Okay. And then just like before, pull that away. So I can get the right angle for that. And while I'm at it, just double check something over here. Yep, that's all correct. Ah, yeah. Put a landing pad on the freighter. Okay, so I need need the sphere creator. I wonder why they changed. I thought it used to be called the never mind. Okay, grab this pyramid. We've got that right there, but I think I did it on the wrong one because yeah, I should have 3. So delete that, pick that up. Grab the sphere creator again. I'll copy that. There we go. Yeah, that's the ticket. Oh wait. Shit. Gotta remember all your steps, kids. Gotta remember all the steps. Putting everything back together again. Because it's gotta be perfect. Wonder if I can... but then I can't see that part. Alright. I know all I need to do is just add it to there, so... Gonna have to do this all over again. Oh man, and alright. I need a little bit more room back here. Oh no, I don't want to... Okay, let's do this. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Needed a little bit more room. Hold on just a second. Gotta check something real quick. Sometimes things freeze up on me. And I just want to check my feed. And why are you not doing that? It's one of those kind of days, folks. One of those days. Oh, weird. Okay. Just got to reset something here. Okay. Just needed to check. All right. Everything's cool. All right, now I can back up and put this the way it needs to go. that right? All right, let's see if that did it. Nice. Yes. Okay. Might actually be getting all right at that. All right, it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn close. Actually, no, I think that's pretty perfect. Yeah, yeah, that landed nicely. One last. Okay, it's actually shifted down slightly, but I think it'll be all right. Oh no, that shows it pretty on center. Okay, that one is slightly down. That's what it is. All right. Try this one more time. So it needs to be a little bit lower. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, moving on. Grab some bubble pipes. Let's restore all this stuff back together. Got 3 of those. Okay, that lined up pretty well, actually. Good enough, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Most people are not going to notice that. Don't need that anymore. But I do need that sphere generator again. Oh, did not glitch properly. All right. There we go. There is that. Now the trick is how did I get these to do that? Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it's just it's literally just oops, did not have the right part in the cache. Yeah, so sometimes it's just this. So I've got the bubble pipe, and I do the toggle wire mode. So we've got that wire snap point right there. And I just go over to the corner. If I can get it in there close enough. No. So this is one of those things where like we talked about a little while ago, the order that you do things is sometimes very important while glitch building. So now I have to delete that, put in these, go back to the toggle wire mode, and what? Okay, before this did not work that way. Oh man. Okay, so normally I would just slap this on the corner and then do one of these and it would put it in the correct place, but that's not happening. And as much as it pains me, I might have to do this again, which is frustrating. But all right. So copy this, go to wire mode. On the outermost corner, line up your little dot as much as you can on that outermost corner. And then hit the toggle wire and place object. And so there you go. That's how I did that. We'll do that again over here. And you try to more or less line them up as close as you can to how they were. Free placement is its own art form. Whoa, wait a minute. It connected. What? Okay. I have to try that again. No. Okay. Let's do this. And we'll delete these. And we'll go back to those other corners and do this all over again. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Wow, it did not do this last time. I want it to go straight. I don't want it to connect, but it's just close enough to connect. All right. I thought I had remembered how I did this. That lines up pretty well. Okay, I think I have to do something else. Okay. I probably should have reviewed the last stream, because this isn't how I remembered it. Okay. I think I might have done a little bit of this. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. Okay, did that do it? I think that did it. Very close. I think that is close enough. Interesting that it doesn't stick up as much on one side as it does the other. Okay, that would be my fault. That's why. Okay. Okay, that's closer to what we're looking for. Okay. Is that about right? I think that might be right. Not quite. I can see how it's misaligned up here. And I do tend to get a little picky about hand placing and want it to be exactly right. Or as right as possible. Okay, so I think what happened was that I should have gone out here. Yes, now I'm starting to remember. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay, right. Wait, yeah? Okay, this is definitely a little bit confusing. Hey, Marty, Scott, rinse, repeat. Welcome in. Pardon my hoarse voice. Just need a beverage. Hold on just a second. All right, that's better. Okay. So, I think it's up here. So it's whatever distance this is to the corner. And so I will guesstimate and do this, because that finishes off a square, and that's how my brain works sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to remember how all this goes once you've done it. Like, I a lot of builders that I know have talked to people, and they're like, "Oh, how did you do that?" It's like, I don't know, man. That was like 3 years ago, or in my case, last week, and I just can't remember. So I have to study it for a while to figure out the techniques that I used to get the things to do the things. Angle it just right so it's not catching on a wire point. I think that's pretty close. Okay, but those are... Let's take a look on this side, see how it all meets up together. Okay, those are not quite touching. And those have just a slight bit more of a gap. Not much. Not much. This is not a perfect science. All right. Next, I have to think about these steps because the next steps are important. And I'm not sure why the pipe is not connecting to the ball. So we're going to have to remedy that by doing a little... We're going to do a little adjacency glitch, universal adjacency glitch. So I'm going to grab this object right here. And then I'm going to hit the, for PlayStation, it's the triangle and square buttons at the same time. That's the toggle wire and edit button, edit mode button. So hit those two together and I should get those concentric square points right there. And then come over here and then copy. Nope, already did that. I cached that. So I need the pyramid. That's what I need. All right, so the pyramid naturally snaps to the sphere. And so now I'm going to hit the toggle wire and place object. That's the triangle and the right trigger. And if I did it right, it puts it in there where it wouldn't go before. And we're going to cache it again. And we're going to do it on the rest of these. And we do want that one, and we want that one. And where does that go? Does that go all the way? Yeah, one more. Yo, Gunboat Willie, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just doing a little warp core building. Now, what else? Oh, I had those. Right. Okay, I've got these other antenna with the purple crystals that you can see right there inside the bubble pipe. So we got to remember that those also need to be glitched in. Got to think about, okay, so what I need to do with that, we're going to go ahead and finish these out. Cache that just like we did before. And now all of these pipes are just far enough away so they don't try to all connect together when laying them out. Okay, that one. Okay, yeah. All right, that is how that goes. Oops. No! The whole series of unfortunate button mashes. Oh, and I accidentally deleted that too. Great. Great, great, great. There we go. Cache that once again. Grab the pyramid. And as always, if you have any questions about any of the things that I'm doing, feel free to ask. Got to make some more glass, 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 glass. Sometimes I just have some in my pack. I do not this time. There we go. This is what I need. Might need some fuel supply. There we go. Alright, well that's brewing. Okay, gonna do a couple of these real quick. Because finally trying to get into the habit of putting streamer links up while I'm, streaming. Because I like to do that. I like to spread the word. Go check out all these folks. And I think that's all that I have right now. If anybody else has a link, I would love to have it, so I could link you in the chat. All right. Okay, we got 16 glass, so let's start off with that while it's brewing. Wait, did it just stop? It stopped. Why'd you stop? Not cool, man. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to save. Okay, so we've got the spheres there. I'm going to need to delete that one, that one, that one. And that one. And what else? We're going to need to delete that one, that one, that one. And I did not finish this one, so let's finish that up. Okay, there's that. And then delete that one. And that's so I can glitch in all of these other parts that you see over here. We've got those antennas poking in there, so it creates this interesting shape in the center. Like they're big coupling. So if you have to clean out the plasma injectors, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta do it. Okay. And once again with, got the sphere creator. And that needs to go in this direction. There we go. Now you can see how that all fits together like it does over here. Oh, also need to glitch all of those in place. All the cogs. Alright, so let's do find the cogs. That's the spool. We want the cog. And again, this is all just adjacency glitching right off of these spheres. Okay, that seems not right. That's not as sunken in as it should be. Look at that right there. Okay, so that tells me I need to delete that and glitch it from the other direction. So I need to delete you. And then put those, slap those on the backs. Delete that. Wait, something stopped making sound. What was that? That was weird. Okay. Nope, that's not right. That's the correct way. Going for a meet and greet with a dog up for adoption tomorrow. Older dog, we'll see how it goes. Little lonely around here without Samson to fill. Oh yeah. I completely understand that. I hope the dog is a match for you. I hope that works out. Okay, so next I need that antenna. That's right up here. That's the crystal antenna. Make that purple. And then we're going to exit there, cache that, grab the pyramid, go that way, do it again, grab the pyramid, and go that way. Or not. Oh man, stop it. Stop it. Copy. Oh, my brain got distracted. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. And you can see that coupler design is right there. Keep it going. Keep it going. So you can see with this and other techniques how you can just keep adding things in different directions based on what you're removing and what you're caching and what direction the connection points go. There's so much you can do, and I highly encourage just trying stuff until you figure out what works and what looks good. And of course, the more practice, the easier it gets. And sometimes you've got to repeatedly do a thing in order to accomplish a specific effect. And sometimes that can get a little tedious. But for me, it's absolutely worth every bit of tedium because I'm achieving the thing that I have envisioned in my head. And how it unfolds is a fun sort of adventure for me. All right, so then cut that one off, stick it right there. And so eventually I'll come and put some kind of object right here that looks like it is handling the flow of that. And then here, this one just disappears into the bulkhead. Although no, I tried doing this before where I make it tilt down in a different direction. Anyway, it's not cooperating. But I didn't like it. I like the way this terminates right here a little bit better. Let's fill in those. Oops. And then that one. And before I put the rest of those bubble pipes in, I'm going to come over here. Okay, this, how the hell, we're back at how the hell did I do this? Oh, right. So I need to remove these, and their places are marked by those cubes, so that's keeping track of all that. Now we put these in. And then okay. Oh right, we're going to do in the cogs. Cache that just like the other objects that we've cached. Copy the pyramid. And put the cog right there. That's how we did that. Sometimes you think you got it just right, but you accidentally hit the wrong button with your, like the outside of your thumb or something like that. Super annoying when that happens. cogs going. No more cognitive dissonance. Yes, that was terrible. I'll see myself out. Oh wait, I'm streaming. Okay. We need the sphere again. Oh, there it goes. Color it up. Wood texture. And there we go. So now we've got that together just like it is on the other side. And just 2 more to go. Nice. And now we save. I have a terrible, terrible habit of not saving, so I've been trying to push myself to remember that. Hey, Grimy, welcome in. How's it going today? All right. Kind of looking back and forth to see where we're at. I think that pretty much completes the opposite side. Did I leave anything out? Okay, it looks weird because this is right here. Okay, now we're starting to get a little more definition in our project. Need to, there we go. Delete the cube. Okay, knock those 2 out. Get that out. Leave that there just in case. I'm trying to remove as much of this as possible. All right. And I've got enough cubes in the right places so that I can bring them back up if I need to change things, which I probably will. Likey everyone. Thanks, Grammy. I often forget that. Please hit the like button if you wouldn't mind hopping over there for a few seconds and tapping that. I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, it looks like we're doing pretty good. All the right parts are on both sides. It looks different in color tone because of how wide open this is and the angle of the sun coming in. Go ahead and close this back in. This, I have to figure out how it all fits in with that right there. So that's going to need to just stay like it is for now, plus ease of moving around and kind of getting other perspective. Oh, dang, that's what I did. I accidentally deleted the landing pad I have up here. And if you're going to put a landing, like glitch a landing pad onto your freighter, just know that that can be a little risky. I do it because I'm low-key insane. But yeah, don't recommend putting You know, unless you're backing up all your files, I would not recommend dropping a landing pad on top of your freighter. It works, like things will land on it, which is trippy as hell. Um, but they usually, as soon as they land on it, the ship disappears and you can't see it. It's still there, you just can't see it. Very strange. That's why it gets a little glitchy, and I don't recommend you trying that out. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Play with some of these colors. The colors of these objects have been kind of resetting themselves lately, and I'll be going for a while, and then all of a sudden, like, what you I know you were a different color a minute ago. So now I need to figure out some kind of transitionary thing to put right here. Not sure what that's going to be just yet, but it feels like something needs to be a little heftier in this spot. Just trying to look. I love that orange glow from the sphere creator right there. And again over here. Oh no. The distance between these spheres is greater than over here. So it's not the same. Oh my god. All right. Well, that's a nightmare. That is truly, truly annoying. Okay. I must not be feeling as good as I thought I did, because like, my brain is so foggy today. Okay. I think what we might do is go ahead and save. I do not feel like ripping that all apart right now, because I think that would be kind of boring as fuck for you guys to have to put up with. So let's go, like, I don't know, let's do some exploring or something. Do something a little different. Where am I? Ah, gotta go back this way. Down to the little courtyard. Back inside. And I think we might tool around this part of Eisentam. We are in the No Man's High region of Eisentam. And let's see, so we're trying to stay within the Blivianga Band region. And that terminates right here at these planets down here at the bottom. So basically what we're going to do is flip around. I'm looking for dissonant systems right now, but not ones with a 3-star conflict like this one right here. That does not interest me, so I'm going to pass that over. And we're going to just keep on looking. Prosperous, but also dangerous. But not dissonant, so we're going to skip on that. There, whoa, that's dissonant. Medium supply, 2-star conflict. That's not bad. F3P is not quite in the range of what we're looking for as far as spectral class of the of the sun system there. But it's worth a try. It's worth a try. I'm digging around looking for a particular type of planet that's just not easy to find. So I've talked about it at great length on my stream in the past. All right, we got first contact. So we're going to head over here, scan the system. Oh, this is promising. What have we got? We got a verdant planet and dissonant. Okay, that is two of the criteria that I'm looking for. Hey there, OE, what's happening? Glad you could join us today. All right, so that is extremely fortunate. We got a redacted planet that is also dissonant. And we've got caustic, torrid, erupting, redacted, and verdant. Let's go check out Pames. What are you doing in that table, dude? That's freaking hilarious. Got to get a couple of shots of that. Kind of looks like it's wearing a fancy dress. All the rage. Line that. I like ridiculous shots. Okay, sometimes I try to center everything too much. Let it go. Okay. Where was I? Right. Pames. We're headed to Pames. Alright, let's go for the Whispering Falcon. Pretty great procedurally generated name. And let's find us Pames. Oh, you know what? We're right next to the space station. Oh, overshot. Don't take edibles and fly, kids. That's the moral of the story. What do we got? Any guesses? Gotta be. Sometimes I try to guess. I think I might have like a 15% success rate. Alright. Neither of those are any good. Time to motor away. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Pames. But does Pames have water? Yeah, it does look like water. Green water on purple grass. Okay, so this is two of the criteria that I've been looking for this planet. But it has to meet the other two criteria. Okay. We've got dissonant. Oh, but let's see what kind of storms this has. And does this have... No, it does not have bioluminescent grass. That's unfortunate. That's what I wanted. Still pretty cool. Not too shabby. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to put a base computer. Right out here on this little island. Okay. Needs to be bioluminescent. Free of storms. Well, gravity storms are fine, but free of other storms for sure. Okay, let's see what color. We'll do that one. Searching cartographic sites. Claim base. Like, I may never build something here, but it would be cool to swing by and take some interesting pictures. So for that, worth dropping a base computer. All right, what are we going to call this one? Let's call it purple Slurpee. Purple Slurpee. And we'll do base screenshot. It's not really showing off the colors of this place, but you know, can't ask too much from a night shot on a dissonant world, especially. All right, that should make it easy to understand what is there, what I'll run into if I go back there. And of course, a teleport module. Okay. Back to the ship. And we'll go to the next. Okay, so the full criteria for what I'm looking for is it's got to be bioluminescent grass. Color is negotiable, but it's got to have dissonance, and it's got to have the sphere archive, and it has to be one particular layout over the other. So I can move one of my bases. I've been trying to find another planet like what World screwed up for me, and it's just not been great because it needs the particular layout for the archive so I can edit it to a new location. So gotta get it. All right, so let's get in here. Prosperous, dangerous. No, it's dissonant first is what we're looking for. That one's dissonant, but undiscovered. K8. All right, let's check it out. Ichiru. What a name. What a name that is. Ichiru. I think they've got some ointment for that. Okay. So we're going to go up. Planetary probe. Whoa, what else? What have we got here? Aggressive sentinels, ossified planet, dissonance, icebound moon, fissured moon. Nope, not what we're looking for. I don't normally do the whole system scan, but in order to try to find this a little bit faster, I don't mind doing that. Okay, no dissonant there. That's dissonant. I suppose we could try that. Though in those systems, no, that's not good. I'm just gonna do it. What the hey? What the hey? Okay, let's go do us a scan. Windswept, bleak with the dissonance, fissured, Hyperborean moon, scalding planet. Oh, what's this? Paradise. Okay. It doesn't have dissonance. Crap, but I still gotta see it. Still gotta see it. Let's check it out. Oh, that's Star of Indium. That's not the ship I thought it was. I thought it was the Thunder Cougar Falconbird. Okay. There we go. Paradise planet, here we come. That'd be quite the bummer if it was bioluminescent grass and just no dissonance. If it fits all of the other criteria, though, I might have to change my mind about the pink crystals. Might have to find myself flexible. What have we got here? Oh, tall mountains. Some pretty decently tall ones. Not super tall, but mountains. Oh, I like how... Is it starting to turn day, or is it just naturally that bright? That's kind of dope. That cave over there. Oh, no, wait. That's some star bulb. Let's do a little park right in here. Okay, not bioluminescent. What does it look like during the day? Teal grass, which is pretty cool. My favorite happens to be teal grass that's bioluminescent. That's just my favorite. Nope, this is not gonna do it. But what I will do is, if anybody's interested in checking out this planet, I'll drop the coordinates in case somebody likes the look of this planet. Probably not going to drop a base computer here though. I've got a lot of this type of planet, this color, already with base computers. So let's jet away. Oh, that's a pretty neat alignment of the planets up there. Wait, what is that? Okay, that's the Bleak planet. Alright, I think I'm going to go check it out. Sometimes those will surprise. It's got a pretty hefty ocean, so it might be of interest. It's got 12. 6 ground. Yeah, let's go check it out. Uverus. And while you're here, if you don't mind smashing that like button for me, it would be greatly appreciated. Trying to grow beyond just hitting 200 so far. 200 subscribers. Oh, whoa, check that out. That's kind of cool. It's an interesting shot. Don't like the way the rings look. Oh, wow. Huh, might need to figure out some pictures here. Let's see what going this direction will do. Okay. Now we'll go in this direction. Flip back around. What are we dealing with? Okay, a little bit more in that direction. This time on that side of the rings. Oh, a little too far. Okay. Oh, there's no land here. Oh, there's a couple of small islands. That's going to make for a much more interesting picture. If I can find some land to contrast it off of. Because look at that picture. Look at that shot right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, we've got wave foam. Oh, here's some islands. This might give us just what we need to take an interesting shot. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like that one better. It's got a little bit more land to it. But it's got no grass. The rockiness could be useful. Coast out over the water. Just a little bit of land on either side kind of entering the picture. Kind of avoid that poisonous plant. Throwing everything off, man. Alright, I need to kill that plant. It's great how you can just manipulate your surroundings in order to take a cooler picture. And the reason I did that just now, point the camera that way, is to get rid of all that purple fog, so it's much easier to find a shot away from that purple fog. Okay. All right, and then get rid of the vignette a little bit. So there we go. Just this a little. That's better. All right. Kind of take that, and then we'll go through and change the time of day. And see what else we can get from the time shift. Check that out. I like that. That is really cool too. It almost looks like the rings of the planet are jettisoning material instead of it just looking like clouds. Okay. And let's do kind of a look around the whole 24-hour time period. That's a better shot. That's kind of cool. See the subtlety of the planet being covered up by the rings. It's a little more hazy and not as crisp as it was. Gives a whole nother vibe to the shot.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Extreme night temperature detected. And while we're here, we'll just check out, see what animals are about. Oh, we got some turtles. Or are those mole-shelled turtle mole things? Whatever they are. Some deer-like. There we go. A Procavia, as defined on the wiki. How many? I think there were 3 more ground ones. always found in the south. Okay, so. Oh, we're in the south. Cool. Nice. All right, there should be 3 more ground creatures. I think that's you over there. Oh, gotta fly over there.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, it's a kangaroo type creature.
Units received.
All right, we got 2 more around here. Okay, we still need the one that's found in the south, and then the other rare one. And hopefully we get a good lightning storm, because that would be good for some picks as well. Just take a look at that. Oh, that's cool. I like this. See how the 2 objects are opposite corners of each other? That's another photography technique, to use objects as a counterbalance. Trying to zoom in on the planet to get it less oblong looking, because it kind of will distort a bit. Okay, I like that shot right there. And yes, I'm on the default filter. Doesn't look like there's any lightning. Just playing around, seeing if there's anything. Oh, there's a little a little flame in the air right there. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. It's not quite doing what I want it to. But it might. Back out just a little bit. Take this shot and then crop it later. Crop it down to a 16:9 perspective ratio. I think that'll give me the look I'm looking for with this shot. There we go. Yo, Super Soft Drink, welcome in.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Extreme night temperature detected. Not the night temperature. What? Alright. So off we go to check out the next system. Hop in the Whispering Falcon.
Extreme temperature detected.
Let's just jump in the ship, since that's where we're at right now. And just keep looking for... Oh wait, that was a dissonant. There it is. 8. Medium supply fractious. Fractious. Fractious? Is that a word? Fractious? I don't know. Let's go. Let's check it out. We'll head directly to the space station to see if there's any interesting multi-tools. Ah, great.
Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah, I don't feel like messing with you guys. Yeah, go away. On approach. There we go. And I will be right back in just a second. Got to do a quick break. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Thank you for your patience and hanging out. I appreciate that. So, let's get back at it. In a space battle like that, if you try to dock with the frontmost freighter, they all disappear. I keep forgetting that. I've even done it before, but I usually forget that is a thing. Oh wait. Derp. I didn't check the multi-tool cabinets. Derp, 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 derp. Okay, this is kind of interesting with that pink and teal kind of vibe going. Let's see. I'm thinking that's gonna be B. Probably a C though. Oh, that's an A. I was wrong. So very, very wrong. What else? There's got to be. I don't know. I always get these wrong. Okay, I was actually gonna say B. Believe it or not. All right. On we go. Just want to, like, if there's an S class, then I'll bother doing the whole thing and trying to figure out if there's an alien or an experimental, but yeah. Okay, what do we got? Bleak planet, cactus flesh. Okay, we got 6 planets. Let's go ahead and scan them all. My purple and teal freighter. Do. All right. scan. Caustic, grassy, dissonant. Okay. Looks like it might have gold glowing grass. Perhaps, perchance. Got frozen. Is that caustic and bleak? As your stellar corruption detected. Alright, so focus. Focus. And it's grassy, so chances are it's got storms, which is not ideal. But we'll give it a shot. Because you just never know. Hey, there we go. Focus. Z2. And here we go. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, people. I'd be such a terrible pilot if this were the real world. Okay, let's find some grass. That's definitely not grass. All those islands disappeared. That's funny. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got some grass. But does it glow? Uh-oh. It does not glow. So we are off again. Let's go to the next. Okay. It's hard to remember which ones you took a look at. Okay, that one's dissonant. Medium supply and gentle. Viking F4. Okay, it's got a little bit less of a chance of a paradise planet. Still worth checking it out. Still possible. Oh, neat. Okay, had to check. I was like, are those close enough to be hitting? No, they are not. Nowhere near it. Sometimes just being out in the asteroid field, you get some interesting shots. It's a lot of green. I like the purple line around that planet, how it goes with the purple of the sails. That's a neat little effect. See what that looks like in other filters. That's interesting. Synth. Okay. Whoa. That's a punch in the face. Okay, some of those are kind of cool. I think the one I like the best is this one. Just mess around with it, get an interesting alignment together, and then snap that shot. Acrid planet. Come on, why aren't you registering? Grassy planet, but not dissonant. We've got 5 planets here. Paradise, but no, looks like no water and no dissonance. Another paradise planet? What? That's trippy. Okay, we haven't scanned that one. A grassy planet and 2 paradise planets. One of them looks like it has water. But what is that other planet? Okay. Okay, the other planet is hiding behind the ringed planet, so let's pop off over there. And see what kind of planet that is. Seriously, another grassy planet? Paradise, that one has water. Second. Paradise. Acrid. Paradise. Grassy. Grassy. Dude, we got 4 lush planets in one system. Alright. I think we've got some exploring to do. But wait a minute. I thought this was a dissonant system. It says dissonant. But I don't remember any of these saying that they were dissonant. Oh, is it just the one shitty planet? Is that it? Grassy. Yes, the acrid planet is the dissonant one. Okay. So let's do this. What have we got here? Oh, I know. Wait a second. I should have some scanner thingies. No? That's weird. Oh, there they are. Echolocator.
Navigational data received.
Let's go check out what Sentinel ship is here. Let's check that out. Wait, did we stop at the space station here? Or does this place even have a space? It should have a space station. Alright, try to remember to stop by and take a look. But I think we already checked out this one. Give us a chance to check out an MT cabinet. Not the one here at the camp, but wherever we go. Oh, oh no, I got things mixed up. Because the, wait, this does do regular multi-tool cabinet now too. The Atlantid staff weapons. Scan memory registers. Okay. All right. Okay. Those little dancing mushrooms. And 7 is the last one. Deactivate. Did not mean to deactivate the seal. What I actually wanted to do is locate dissonance spikes and then check out the MT cabinet. Staff assembly. What have we got? Usually start off with like the claw. What do we have? The radiant. Okay, we're dealing with yellow and green. Put that back. Put that back. Let's do the skull. Okay, that is also golden green. Just not my colors. Let's go with the radiant heart. Oh man, seriously. This has been a thing lately, I guess since either Worlds 2 or Beacon, where you go and all of these, or most of the multi-tools here, have all the same color. And that's kind of frustrating, because I liked having the wide array of roll the dice and see if you could come up with, if you find a really cool color combination. But this I'm not entirely thrilled about. Okay, already did that one. And let's do the transducer. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's go check out that dissonance spike. See what kind of Sentinel ship we've got going. Just jumping into photo mode. colors caught my eye a little bit and thought I might see if there's a shot that's interesting. Not really. I've taken this shot a million times, I think. No. Nope. I don't like to keep taking the same shot over and over again. Sometimes I still do if there's something extra in it that just sets the whole thing apart from ones I've done in the past. Where's the ship? Oh, do I have to look for it now? I forgot that they had made that change. This looks cool though. Alright, luckily I've got my... Oh, there we go. Check it out. Alright, a little yellow and black. That's alright. Nothing spectacular. Who knows? Somebody might be interested in that. Would have been cooler if it were blue or something. Alright, what class are you? Why is it not telling me the class anymore? Oh, there it is. C. Derp. Forgot to look up in the corner. Alright. Now let's go... Wait a second. What kind of fauna are here? Okay, flying, underwater, underground. That we can take off. Let's go check out those 4 paradise planets. Or 2 paradise planets and 2 otherwise lush worlds that probably have storms. What's this one? Gunor Minor. Grassy planet. Yo, Zenith Hellhammer. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright. This looked like it had... There's the water. It's so kind of hilarious that there are 4 lush planets in this system, but the only dissonant one is none of those. That's so ridiculous to me. What have we got here? Do a little fauna hunting. See what we can find. This has an interesting chromatic distortion. Might make for an interesting sunset pick. Got the double rainbow all the way across the sky. Scan some creatures.
Units received.
Some ships cruising on by.
Units received.
Alright, what do we have again? We've got foreground. Yep, foreground. That's mostly the ones I care about. Oh, wait. Oh, check it out. Let's do a little walking motion. I've got hotkeys set, so it's really easy for me to flip over into camera mode. Okay. Tighten up that field of view. So the objects in the background look larger than they actually are. Play around with the refraction of the light. Okay. We want it so it's not too obscured or too washed out. Just play around with the angle until you get it just right, how you like it. And I think that's how I like it. We've got the ships up there at the top kind of streaking across the sky. That just adds a little bit more. I like to catch those when I can. And then we've got all these flying snakes over here to the left, which somewhat balances out the trees over to the right down at the bottom. I think it's a pretty decent shot. Just double check here. Get rid of that vignette. I thought something looked off. Increase the clouds just a little bit. There. That's a pretty cool shot. Nice and crisp. There's a good contrast. You got the sun right behind the avatar. It's got a lot of cool things going for it, I think. All right. So we got one shot here. And like I like to do, I like to remember where I took certain shots in case I ever wanted to go back there. Sometimes I put a base computer down, other times it's just like, oh, this planet is cool, and sometimes I run across an old pic and go, oh dude, where is that? I want to get back to that. I haven't been there in a long time. And you know, let's see how it's changed, or whether it, you know, got affected by worlds or not. So next, okay, this one was Gunner Miner, and we've got those three over there to hit. Okay, do we just have 5? Yeah, we just got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So we've been there. Let's go hit this one. Is that our, okay, that's our first paradise planet in this system. We've got 2. 2 paradise, 2 grassy. I just prefer this view whenever I can get away with it. The other 2 planets have water on them. I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this planet right here, but they might have some interesting fauna. Which I just realized I didn't scan all of back on the other planet. That's alright. Forward we march. By ADHD we ride. What do we got here? It's just a lemon. Oh, not a fan. Not a fan. It's just like a pool of mustard where there's ketchup and like little bits of lettuce sticking out of it. Everything is food for me. Let's see what kind of fauna we've got. Water landing, huh? Did you hear that? Water landing. Let's see if we actually reach water or if that's just a bug. I suspect that we're just going to run into bedrock. Yep, like we did. It's bedrock all the way down. Oh, cool cave though. Look at that. Look, the water animation. That's freaking hilarious. Alright, I'm not going to be able to... Wait. Okay, yeah, my ship is right there. That's freaking funny. Oh, look, I'll have a little Poseidon pick. Frothy. I don't know, something about this just don't look right. It just don't look right. But I'm gonna take a pick anyway. First. Get a little closer over here. Okay, it's not... Is it moving? That's weird. I think that's just me being... Whatever. That's a little bit better. It sure is wet in this cave. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with this, but it's kind of funny. Oh, look at that. Look at that color. Alright. Framed. Look at me framing myself in there. Okay. Alright. That's enough of that ridiculousness. So the water table has to be just below bedrock, like right underneath it for it to do that. Kangaroo. Another kangaroo. Deer type creature. Alright, how many do we have left? Okay, one more ground. Cat, of course, it's a cat. Is it? Oh, I thought it was the classic cat for a second there, but it is not. It is so not. I like it when a planet is this bright at night. You can take a lot of really cool pics that way. This just isn't as interesting color-wise. Alright, uranium. Oh, dang it. The wrong thing on. There we go, uranium. Accidentally obliterated the other one. Gold. That's it, just 112 gold? Uh-oh, I am so sorry, feline. I did not mean to mordite you. Heal the land. Okay, let's go on to the next planet. Not seeing anything super interesting here. We'll go to the next grassy planet, and then we'll hit that last paradise planet. Which one are you? Grassy planet. Let's hit the grassy planet first. Oh wait, no, we already went there. We already went there. This is the one that we haven't been to. Skipto. Skipto, the grassy planet. Skiptoing through the universe. It's got water on it. Check out where the water is. It was storming, so that's already got a strike against it. Not expecting a lot out of this one. Oh, but look at that. It's freaking bioluminescent. Look at that. Those mushrooms right there, dead giveaway. Unless they started appearing elsewhere, which I don't think they did. Nope, there we go. We got it. That looks dank. Skipto through the tulips. Okay, this unfortunately is not going to cut it, but we're going to look at, see if there's interesting animals. Oh, some bone cats and some floaty spider crabs. Oh, that one's cool actually. Check that out. That's wild. Pink and gray and little maroon outline. Alright. Definitely want to grab a shot of that one. What else we got? Oh. Bipedal cow. Beefy. Oh, we got another one of you. Another Procavia. Just like that pink one. What colors do you hold? Purple and gray. That's kind of fun. I'll snap a shot of that one. Alright, I'm gonna get the light on the other side. Alright. Bone cat.
Units received.
What does your other one look like? Just really plain. I was hoping for like some crystals and stuff, but whoa, you just take it out and just leave it? You're not even gonna eat that? Friggin' rude. Freaking rude. Saw a little red dot over here. There it is. Oh, we got a snoozle. A snoozle with antlers. Oh, that's a beautiful sky at night. Got that snoozle happening. Looks like an okapi. Not super interesting, but neat. Not bad for a snoozle. Go.
Units received.
Crab beetle. Wait. Caught a shot out of the corner of my eye. Looked interesting. But I forgot to turn off the vignette. Dang it, I wish you could just flip that off permanently. Alright, get that shot again. Sometimes the vignette looks great. Most of the time I don't care for it. Okay, what was I gonna do? Let's see what... Vintage, nope. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make the sun go down. Bump up the clouds. Bring some of that purple and blue up into the sky. And then some of the glowing grass is happening. And that makes for a little more interesting shot. And you can see the little rain droplets. That's pretty cool. The mushroom wasn't glowing, but that's not the end of the world. Oh, that's a big one. Not a record, but still a pretty big one. That's 6.5 meters. Come on over here. Can I lure you? It's gonna lure everyone, but
Incoming storm.
I'm gonna get that giant spider over this mushroom with just the right amount of light in the grass. Oh, he's not facing this way. Oh, and it's also rather dull in color. Huh. Okay. I think we'll pass on that one. But it might look really cool with this storm brewing. Bonk. Go that way. Bunk. It's not cooperating. Flip over to vintage for this one. Get everything turning red. And right at that dusk time, the rain cutting through at an angle, more prominent on one side than the other. That's an interesting vibe. You got one tentacle kind of overlaying the mushroom a bit, kind of connects those two objects in space. Put the mushroom a little bit more in the middle. Or should I put... No, I think the crab should be in the middle. Space crab. Alright, I like that. That's a pretty cool shot. And is there anything else? Let's see. We've got those flying around. Some more dragons. Try to catch up to them. And where is... There's no planets on the horizon? Are they all... there. Okay, there's one up there. Okay, there we go. Not exactly the horizon, but workable. Where are those burbs? Oh, here we go. Of course, just out of range. Of course, of course. Oh wait, there's some over there on the other side. But can we reach them? That's the big ask right there. There's my ship over there behind another mushroom. Okay, I'm not liking the wing shape, and they're a little too far away. Okay, where? There they are. There's the planets. Okay, where'd the birds go? Ah. Oh, there's the other ones. Now, is it going to be in the right angle? I think that big smoke cloud is in the way. Storm cloud. Storm effects. Ah, cut off. Rude. Oh, here we go. But are you at the right angle? Tell me that. That was probably our last chance to get that shot. Oh, look at this. Looks more, this one looks more like a goose than a dragon. It's a goose! I'm not thinking this is going to be great. Nope. The angles, the distance, everything's all wrong. Alright. So... how many do we have? We've got 8 discovered. Okay, we've got 1 more ground to find, it looks like. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that's all. If not, we just... what the fuck was that? Oh, it's another one of those kangaroo things. It just has 2 tails. That looks so weird. Alright, we do have another one. Sort of a split-tailed deer kind of thing going on. Hazardous flora stabbing me in the leg. Man, look at those bone cats run. Oh, they look pretty dope at night. Okay, we've got the birds in the background. Okay, vignette's gone. Okay, that's as tight in as we can get it. I don't like the horizontal rain. I don't like that it twists as you rotate. Still kind of neat, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. Alright, that should have gotten us all of our terrestrial fauna, so we will go off to that last paradise planet. We already go. Is that the one that we are? Yeah, that one doesn't have water. Is it that one?
Hostile scan detected.
You can just eat it. Okay, that's the grassy planet.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Where is that other paradise? It's probably behind the ringed planet. Alright. Okay, I guess they're gone. I was going to engage with them, but they disappeared. I was like, it's only 2. I'll do that. So boron. Okay, I think I see the planet poking out. There it is. Whoa. Ain't got time for you. Okay, maybe we do. It's a cool red color. It'll look cool with that ringed planet as a backdrop. It's even harder to get in position in space. It's like, I've just got to move over a little bit. And you're like, whoa, no, that was way too far. There's Vignette. Hey, shock and all. Drive by like can't stay, but hi everyone. Hey, thanks for dropping by and smashing that like down. That is greatly appreciated. Okay. Alright, let's take that shot. Drop the sun behind the planet. And then I want to take one with that sort of... Oh, too much. That's a weird color combination. The purple, the green, and the red. Oh, what the hell. Okay. Okay, that's the grassy one. So I think this is the one, yeah. This is our last one, unmapped, so boron. That's so boron. Let's get over to where there's some water. My engines didn't want to engage there for a second. Oh, we were on water. We were just on all water. We needed land is what we needed. Okay. Not of interest. Whoa. I did not expect that. That's a whole lot of pink and yellow. And orange. Now, if I didn't already have like literally 3 of these planets, for the most part, they're almost all identical to this. It probably look better than this one. Like I'd probably put down a base computer, but I already have several that look so much like this. But it's still worth a shot, because it's kind of what we're here for. Part of what we're here for. Oh, that's a nice looking sunset. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, not too shabby. A little too much glare on the purple trees down in front, so I'll tilt the camera down a little bit. Let's add a little bit more clouds. Yeah. Cool. Well, let's check out what kind of fauna we have. Some little bald patches of grass. Guess they need some weed and feed right in here. first contact. That's just nice looking. What do we have here? Oh, little tiny things.
Units received.
1.0 meters. Doesn't look like 1.0 meters. Oh, more tiny things. Got a beetle.
Units received.
Procavia.
Units received.
More. We've got more. There it is. Lots of tiny things. What the heck?
Units received.
0.9. It's one of those little burrowing things. Do we have any other planets up in the sky? Just that one. Alright, what do we have? Wow, 4 more ground to go? I am surprised. Four more to go. There's not usually 8 ground creatures. I mean, in some instances, sure, but it's not very often. Oh, bug cat.
Units received.
Gotta get a shot of that one. Oh, I need a better shot. Oh, it's about to eat. It's about to have snack. That's a pretty cool shot though, just like... Alright, let's see what we can do with this to make it even better. Go ahead and take that shot, but I also want to... see what a different... Nope. Not quite feeling it. That is pretty cool creature though. With the spines and the bug head. So we'll take a picture with the glyphs for that one. Oh, what's one over here? Alright, and I believe we've got 2 more to go. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. What the hell is that way over there? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a flying one. Come on, line up. Oh. There we go. That's the ticket. It's got, oh, there we go. There it is. Got a cow.
Units received.
Double check here. Rare ground. Got one more ground. Alright, I just saw this kind of shot. So do a little walking gesture. And then we got these purples and blues. Just play around with it until you get the what looks like a cool angle, interesting composition. There, I like that. Okay, where's that last one? Just one ground to go. I'll just go ahead and scan these while I'm sitting here waiting for it to appear. Oh, there it is. There you go. Don't screech at me. I'm not doing anything to you. Unless the scans tickle. It might. I don't know. I don't know what being scanned feels like. Crabs. Alright, where are we at? Okay. Oh, nice. Haha, got my ship in the mix too. Sometimes you can just like luck into a really interesting shot. You just catch it just at the right time. It's another one of those sort of Avatar in the distance kind of things. Try to line that up a little bit better. Trying to get all the little aspects to kind of line up in interesting ways. That's an alright shot, but I think backlit is going to be much better for this. Not quite what I was hoping. So let's just change the time and see what happens. A little frustrated by the fact that this monitor it doesn't the aspect ratio is so different than what is normal for this game that I have to click way over there to the left in order for the sun to be in the center, which is not fun. Okay, let's add some more clouds. Oh, that's too many. All right. reposition the sun over here. And then change the time. And see if that, not quite. So I want the sun just below to, there we go. That's a better shot. Okay, I like that. That is pretty cool. All right, but I think that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you all for coming along on this ride and spending some of your very, very precious time with me. I do greatly appreciate that you come by and hang out with me while I do like ridiculous stuff and photography and whatever else. It's awesome that you've come along for the ride. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you want to see more of what I do, I stream on Tuesdays and then occasional other streams. But Tuesdays are pretty solid for me. And yeah, it's right now it's just No Man's Sky. But I do plan on streaming other stuff in the future. Definitely not Light No Fire whenever that comes out. That just cannot come out soon enough. But I still have plenty of projects that I want to do here in No Man's Sky, so I'm definitely coming back here. This is what I've considered my forever game. I've put thousands of hours into it, and I enjoy every bit of it. Just every bit of it. So thanks again for coming along, and I'm going to do a quick I can't do a proper raid, but I can take a look to see if there's anyone live right now. And I can drop their link if I have their link. And if they are, let's see. Well, Metal Gamer Geek is streaming some Grim Dawn. Yeah, maybe you'll like it. Maybe check it out. If you want something else to go take a look at, swing on over, check out MGG, Metal Gamer Geek. Drop a like. Tell them I said hello. Like I said, I can't do like a normal raid, but if you want to go and check somebody that's really cool out, go check out Metal Gamer Geek. So till next time, once again, I appreciate you, and peace out.